The domino effect was quite popular back in the 60s when communism was spreading throughout Europe and Asia, and there was concern, the domino effect, that if South Vietnam fell to the communists, next would be Indonesia, Malaysia, even New Zealand. And so actually our involvement in Vietnam did sort of stop the domino effect right there in Vietnam. But that was a real popular notion back in the early and mid-60s, was this domino effect, because China had gone communistic after World War II, North Vietnam had gone that way, and then there was Laos in that area. And then the Korean War was just before then, and North Korea, South Korea got divided in half, and the communists took over the north half of Korea. So the domino effect was a real strong political argument.
Let me add something to that, because I was at a fair a couple years ago, and another Vietnam vet and I, we were looking at a Vietnam display, and an Oriental man with his child, probably about 15 years old, came up and said, "Son, I want you to shake the hands of two men that saved our country." And we shook the kid's hand, and then the man explained. He said, "I come from Singapore," and he said, "By your fighting in Vietnam from 1960 to 75, it gave our country, Singapore, time to regroup and time to fight the communists." And he said, "You saved our country." And I was also a couple years ago at a presentation where Margaret Thatcher was speaking, and another presentation where Ronald Reagan was speaking, and both of them said that the Vietnam War gave the countries enough time to recuperate and resist the communist takeover. So I agree with Don here 150%.